欢迎大家来到伯明翰实地看房的第2站 Outro， 然后依然是我伊利，然后致敬的是我的同事 Jamie， 然后这个就是我们 Outro 的 staff， 他叫做 Bear， 然后今天他会带领大家去看一看，首先是我们的公共区域，然后以及我们的 Standard Studio， 然后还有5人间的 Ensuite。那我们就开始吧。Let's start.
No problem. So this is your games area. So these are all your communal areas just through here. This is the games part.
这边是我们的一个公共的休闲活动区这是台球桌，然后 chess interesting.
It is, yeah.
We
very
can try it.
interesting. Yeah, go for it. Oh my god. And you'll be able to spin. Be careful. It's definitely different.
这个布置的很有趣。
And then you've got your cinema room as well, which is just through here.
这边是一个自动贩卖机，然后大家平时饿了的话，可以在这点点吃的小零食、喝的。
这边有很齐全的种类，然后这可以直接自动刷卡，
Payback card。
哇，还有一些食品和饮料。
And it gets refilled every day, the vending machine.
每天都会更新它的品种。
Okay.
Is it today?
这是
这边是一个
电影放映室，
对，公共的电影放映室，然后还有一架钢琴。
So a student actually left that here and they let us have it. So yeah, a lot of the other students use it now as well.
这还有一
这
个
个是以前的一个学生放在这里的。
对。
And you've got your TV and your PlayStation as well, just there. And then this area is all of your study rooms. So you've got your communal study areas here, and all of the study desks also have PowerPoints, and you've got your books as well.
The student reserve the place.
These, no, they wouldn't need to reserve, so they can just use them as they please. And then you've got private study rooms just at the bottom. They can be reserved, but like now, for example, when they're empty, you're fine just to go ahead and use them.
这些散座的这开放的学习桌是不需要预约的。然后那边有在室内的，就是隔音性比较好，比如说你需要小组讨论呀，然后就可以预约这种小房间的这种自习区域。
I'll open it for you. It's just all of the doors work on area.
这边都是要需要刷子如果有轻 work 呀，然后需要跟组员讨论，可以在这个小屋子里面就不会受外面的干扰。
对。
And the one next door, there is someone in there at the moment, but that one's a bigger area, and there is a TV as well where you get able to.
这个是一个更大空间的一个自习室，然后目前是因为有人已经预定了，然后正在里面学习，我们就不去打扰他。
Then did you want to see the laundry area?
Yeah.
Laundry area, so we use Circuit. It's just an app that they would download to their phone and they can top it up and use it.
这边是我们的洗衣房，在这里可以充值
的这个机器，然后这边是有1、2、3、4、5、6个洗衣机，6个烘干机。
然后可以看到它的票价
3.1和
1.5磅。
对，洗衣服是3.1，烘干是1.5。
You've got a private booth there as well, doesn't need booking, and also another little coffee area just next to it as well.
这边开放的区域都是不需要去预约的，大家平时就可以和朋友在这边吃饭呀，或者闲聊。
And in the kitchen as well, just so they can make themselves
是一
drinks
个公
instead of
共
going
的一
upstairs.
个厨房，对，就是和几个朋友如果想在这一起吃点东西，也可以在这加热呀之类的。
对，这边有烤箱和微波，这是一个水池，公共的冰箱。
这边是信箱。
All of the post boxes, so any letters will be delivered straight to your post box. Parcels, they come to reception, and then we scan those in, and every resident will receive a QR code. They'll come collect them from us.
前台是代收包裹，然后如果你有 letter 就是信件，是放到这里面，然后都是有锁的。Each resident have their own box, right?
No, so not each resident, it's each cluster. So you'll see that 507 has their own and
Each
508.
clusters,
Yeah.
就是它不是每一个学生都有一个信箱，是每一
If you're in
个
a studio,
套
you
间
would have your own.
呀。如果你是住的 studio 的话，那你自己就拥有一个信箱；如果你是跟朋友一起住套间的话，那你们一起 share 一个信箱。这边也是一个公共的休闲区，
大家可以坐在一起，然后一起看电视。
And it is a reception.
So yeah, reception's 24 hours. The day team work from 7 until 7, and then we have one person in the evening. So there's always someone here, but it's just from 7 p.m. until 7 a.m. It's just the one lone worker with the nice cute set.
OK，
他们夜里也是有人值班的，
是的。
然后这个就算是24小时的这个 reception。
And then I can take you through to the gym.
现在我们去健身房。
Come on in. This is gym, and then you've got also your weight section just around the corner as well there.
There's a dance studio.
Yeah, so we've got the dance studio as well.
Oh，
I can take you in if you'd wanted to. So at the moment they've got the table tennis out, but that does fold up and move out the way.
这边是一个
And then with the TV, we've actually got a tablet on the wall here, so you can select exercise videos and such, and then play it onto the TV.
这边有很多的这个类似于锻炼的节
Loaded with all
目。
different ones.
Yes，
对，可以自选，然后这边还有一个大镜子，就可以就是
Very good for TikTok videos.
可以平时约几个姐妹一起来锻炼一下身体，跳一下舞。
对，
这是一个乒乓球桌，然后
然后这个区域里面是有空调的，所以会很凉快。Yes, it's very cool.
Can you feel it?
Yes.
And then just your little weighted area. It's just a
Oh.
small area there, just with all of your weight.
对，它是有一个分区，然后这边就是相当于无氧区，
也
哑
是
铃啊，
会有一个大的镜子。
然后这边是有氧区。
And then I can take you to show you. We'll go up to the standard studio first.
Yes.
That's one that's dressed because it's our show class. And then I can take you down and show you our vacant 5 and 3 p.m. No problem. Do you?
然后现在我们就去看 Standard Studio。
And then we'll just go this way. Just sit with it. Yeah.
你现在要去的是 Studio 房型。
等一会儿要上电梯，可能信号会中断，大家耐心等一下。
有弹幕的同学问健身房收费吗？这个健身房应该是免费
The
的。
gym is for free, right?
Yeah, so the gym's included. All of your bills are included as well within your accommodation. So your gas, your electric, Wi-Fi, and the amenities that you would seen, everything's included.
对，健身房是免费的，然后 bill 也是全包的。我们现在在电梯里，信号可能会有一些影响。
Feel free to have a look around, open wardrobes and whatnot, that's fine.
Wow.
是 premium studio。
Standard studio. Standard studio, right?
Yeah, so this one's a standard studio.
这边
This is the
是
smallest one we
standard
have.
studio。
Standard studio，然后这是写字台，然后窗户，然后这层是8楼，可以照一下窗景。对，视野还是非常开阔的。像 8th floor, right?
Yes.
对，这一整栋最高的应该是11楼，然后现在这层是8楼，视野还是很开阔的。然后这边是厨房，有抽烟机，烤箱呀，这烤箱微波炉一体，然后这是
冰箱。
Can I open it?
Yeah, just the other side. So for yeah.
这个冰箱这是冷藏和冷冻。然后水池这边这边可以摆一些自己的碗筷锅。
这个油烟机可以开吗？
Can I try this?
Yeah,
This can
I'm not
open.
sure if it's.
哦，然后这
大家
个油烟
听这个
机
声音
的
其实
风力是很
风
大的。
力还是挺大的。因为一般 studio 的那个油烟机，它其实是镶嵌，就内嵌的那种，其实没有风力这么大的。
There we are. And the wardrobes as well. So the wardrobe space is quite
这
quite
样
nice. I like how they have the shelves, so it's like extra storage.
这边有2排这个衣柜，这边可以放一些就是冬季的外套呀什么的，然后这边可以放包包、鞋子。这个空间还是挺大的。
And there's plenty of room underneath the bed as well for any kind of underbed storage. So you've got like the big gap. So I mean, you can see
这
there's
个床
already
下
bits
也是有
under
很
there.
多的这个收纳空间，
Lots
大家
of room for storage.
也可以把自己的行李箱就是东西取出来，然后把箱子就塞下面。
还有自己的鞋盒，
对，
放一些鞋子。What's the size of the bed?
Of the bed.
Yes.
So it's just I think it's just a fraction smaller than a double. So yeah.
double。对，这是一张双人床。双人床是135乘190。对。
这边是学习区域，
然后学习区这边也有插头，
很多的储物空间，可以放自己的文件和学习资料。然后学习桌也足够的大，上面
包括学习桌还有床头都有很多的这个插头，
对，
可以充电、充手机、充电脑。
OK。
然后这个是暖气，是可以
调节温度的。OK。
然后这边是你进去看看，水池，然后淋浴间，对，它是有做这干湿分离的，是推拉门的淋浴间，然后马桶。然后这个镜子也是很大，大家可以平时把自己的那个洗漱用品收纳在上面。这边有一个毛巾架。
Yeah, you've also got a nice another mirror as well there. And you've got
这
some
边还有
little
一个全身镜
and more
对
PowerPoint.
全身镜，然后还有几个挂钩，就是入户可以把自己的背包啊、衣服啊挂在这儿，然后整理一下。
Okay. For you guys, and then I'll take you down to the first floor, and I can show you a 5-bed premium, but it's not dressed, so it's just
It's okay. 我们
Oh.
刚刚看到的房间是801的房间。
然后下面我们要去看5人间 premium fancy, right?
Yes, this one's a premium. So it's we have 5-bed clusters, 7 and 8. So the 5-bed just means you'd be sharing with 4 other people in that cluster.
OK，
对，Ultra 是有5人间、7人间还有8人间，然后他们的5人间是 premium 房型。现在我们就要去看一下他们的5人间。看一下你的。
It's just to the left again.
现在到了 Floor 1。大家有什么关于这个房间的问题，都可以在直播间的弹幕上打出来。
然后这边就是大家可能看到这边没有什么装饰啊，但是咱们入住之后可以自己装饰一下自己的房间。然后刚才看到的那个 Standard Studio 它的 showroom， 然后可能有一些装饰品呀，然后艺术品，这些实际入住的时候都是不提供的。然后公寓也是更希望我们入住之后去自己装饰一下自己的小房间啊。然后is this bed double bed or small double?
Yeah, so it's a small double.
Small double.
Yeah.
对，他们的 studio 房型是双人床，然后 ensuite 就是3/4床，对，叫做小双人床。
So all the studio is double bed. All the ensuite is small double bed.
Yeah,
right.
okay.
Do you want, if you want to open, you feel free if you want to open the blind, because this is the first floor, so you'll have a lower view.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
No, don't worry. Do you want me to? You can pull it up if you want.
然后这边
Lower view.
Yeah， 这边是这一层是 Floor 1， 对，但是其实也对面也不是也没有什么高大的建筑去遮挡它的光线。
Not this one.
So
So ground floor, first floor, the windows don't open for rest protection.
所有ground floor 和 first floor 就是0层和1层的房间，它的这个窗户都是没有办法开的，但是会
fresh air inside.
Yeah, so we've got ventilation system.
Where?
There's one just there.
Okay.
可以往上调。
这个地方是可以通风的一个设备，所以不用担心你的房间的空气会不流通和不新鲜。
或者大家也可以去订高层一些的房间，然后它的窗户就是可以打开的。
对，这边就是学习
区，
区，
然后有很多的插头插座。哦，这是华为的。
窗户能打开嘛？我们展示的这个房间是不能开窗的。刚刚公寓也说了，它是 ground floor 和 first floor 是不能开的。
不能开的。然后更高楼层的窗户都是可以开的，但是这个也有这个空气调节的系统。
对，所以大家是可以根据自己的需求去选择不同的楼层。
然后这边是我们的大衣，
是这个储物空间。
一样是两边啊，这边可以挂长衣服，
还是非常的大的，有足够的空间。
然后包括这个床下一样是有空间去放我们的行李箱或者鞋盒。然后这
依然还是有一个
全身镜，然后还有衣服的挂钩。
这是卫生间 ，Ensuite 的卫生间。
看一下，对，其实 Ensuite 的sorry，然后其实这个 Ensuite 的卫生间跟 Studio 卫生间其实是感觉是一样大的，Ensuite 也并没有更小一些。然后这是淋浴间，然后水池、马桶。
这是暖气，然后这个是门锁。
对，进出都是电子门禁，都是需要刷卡的。刚才大家也可以看到，包括它的一些公共区域呀、洗衣房啊、健身房呀，进出都是需要刷卡的。
对。Room B。
所以这是一个5人间。
I'll take you to see one of these shared kitchens. I'm just really hoping that it's clean because the students have to clean.
是。刚刚看到的是104套间的 Room B。现在去的是 Ensuite 的公共厨房。
There are quite a few of them in there, so we'll find another one. They're having their lunch.
但是厨房现在是有人的，所以我们就不进去。对。
This one, yes, this one's like that.
对，现在我们看到的这个公共厨房是一个8人间的公共厨房。
是的。
So the common kitchen in the 8-bed flat will be bigger than 5-bed flat.
Or it's the same size?
No, not necessarily. They've all got different layouts, but they're round about the same size, but they are just laid out. Yeah. Depends where they are in the building. Some of them go around.
And the numbers of the hob and the fridge is the same?
So basically each resident will get one top cupboard and one bottom cupboard.
Okay.
And then fridge freezers, there's 2 of them, so they'll be shared. So in this case you'd have 4 share this one and then 4 share that one.
就是它的不管是5人间、7人间、8人间，它其实公共厨房的面积都是差不多大的。
对，所以它的布局会有一些区别，但是都是可以足够的容纳套间里面的人的使用。然后这边是有沙发、窗户，
然后像这个是有2个冰箱，然后2个
Yes
操作台。然后中间有个大的餐桌，大家可以一起在这里拼伙吃饭。
它的冰箱也是比较大的。
Yeah, you could. Yeah, it's fine. You could. We just went home.
冰箱也是挺大的。然后因为现在这个套间的厨房是有同学在使用的，所以这个冰箱里面或者上面可能会有一些私人的物品。
Yes, this one's the 8-bed, so if the 8 people shared the one kitchen.
行，那就结束了。好，那今天 Ultra 的直播就结束啦，我们下一站再见。
好，大家有关于任何公寓的问题都欢迎去点击左下角的小房子查看房源。好，我们下一站再见，拜拜。
拜拜。拜。OK，done。